We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the San Diego Padres. The Friars look for their 7th straight victory next. Dinelson Lamet, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Yastrzemski, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Standing in, Buster Posey. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Back outside.
Lamet has registered just under 150 innings of work on the mound and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Now the 2-1.
Ball, back inside.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Yastrzemski gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting third, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Runners on first with 1 down. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Runner at first here, one man out. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 287 the average coming in. 28 home runs and 81 driven in. High and deep down the left field line. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. It would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. They're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. He chases out of the zone for strike three, and that's the third out of the inning. Giants leave one. Giants 0. Padres coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Kevin Gausman gets the start for San Francisco in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, D-Row, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. On the move is Pence, and no one will track it down. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Three and 2 now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Hit down the line at first. Belt has it. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. Here's the pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Hit in the air to center field. Duggar's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
And in steps Manny Machado. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
D-Row, this guy's just off the pace for the RBI title. Less than 3 runs batted in his last 10 games.
He's had such a productive season. I'm fired up to see the guys in front of him get on base. Give him an opportunity to get right back in this race.
Nope. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Oh, at the green light there, but it's 3 balls and a strike now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Digging in now for San Diego, Eric Hosmer, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Brandon Belt.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Three and 0 now.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Nope. Ball
And he lays off for ball 1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here it comes on 1-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And Longoria swings and misses. A good pitch there, and he's down on strikes for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
1-1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
1-1. Here it comes.
That's ball
Just
2.
off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some 2-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Batting it. The center field.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. Giants center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Popped up. Tatis is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Settling in now, Will Myers, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd.
Will Myers.
Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Back goes Yastrzemski at the track, the wall, onto the party porch, and gone. A solo shot here off the bat of Will Myers. Number 21 for him on the season, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Jurickson Profar.
The second baseman.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Comes in with an average of 265. 15 long balls and 55 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted the other way to left center. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Francisco Mejia is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball one. Ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. You become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1.
I'm seeing him aim the ball right now. That's a trap you fall into as a pitcher when you're not as confident in your stuff as you should be. You got to trust your stuff.
Fouled off. Here comes the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Callas.
So now to the plate, Kyle Isbell, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0. Popped him up. Longoria is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, Dinelson Lamet. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 1-2. Popped up. Belt has a play. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey.
Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. 1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey.
1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Here it is. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. And now the Giants pitcher, Kevin Gausman. 9-1-2 due up.
Kevin Gausman.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Tatis is there for route number 1. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Ready for another chance? Mike Yastrzemski. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
In there for strike 1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey.
Ball.
And that misses low and away, ball 1.
1-0.
And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Outside, 3-0 now. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now at the plate, Wilmer Flores. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that misses, ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 1-0.
Ball. That's inside.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. 2-1 now.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hence, a 36-year-old veteran. He's in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency of this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Giants leave a couple. They're down 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy
The
Pham.
left fielder, Tommy Pham.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now. Left side. Longoria's there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Striding in once again, Manny Machado reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Machado. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Now foul tip held onto by Posey, and this will go down as a strikeout. Nicely done behind the plate. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres. Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hosmer tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Now the 2-0.
Ball, that's outside.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
The right fielder, number 4.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
As a batter right there, that's exactly the pitch your eyes light up on. You know he's known for a nasty split finger, but he left that one thigh high, and the batter did exactly what he's supposed to.
Jurickson Profar digs in next as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The set and the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. Padres leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Brandon Belt getting ready to lead things off here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Myers is after it. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Into the box, Evan Longoria, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get in the chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Brandon Crawford digging in next as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. First time up, he went down looking. The set and the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And Crawford swings and misses at that one. A strikeout victim for out number 2.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 an inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
Standing in now, Steven Duggar. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Two out here and a runner at second. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. The set and the 2-1.
The count is 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Three and 1. Here it is. Swung on and missed 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Kevin Gausman is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it is. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They still trail 1-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring in the catcher, Francisco Mejia.
The catcher, Francisco.
First pitch on its way.
Mejia.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the 4th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kyle Isbell.
In now, Kyle Isbell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike, and it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. A runner at first with no outs here. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's 1 gone. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dinelson.
The pitcher, Dinelson Lamet, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way, and now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch, showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt signed again.
And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The batter, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No reason to give in to him here with a base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Payoff pitch on its way. This one's down to third. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Zero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Tommy Pham stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Padres on top, 2-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Thank you, Heidi. Drew Pomeranz is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Ready for another shot now, Wilmer Flores. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pomerantz stands 6'6" and throws from the left side. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. Giants down in order. They're down 2-0. Logan Webb will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Logan Webb.
Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
For the Padres, the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. The pitch. Down the third baseline. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Hosmer. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Fastball well outside.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Slider laid off for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Working for the punch-out and the offering.
Careful.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
The right fielder, number 4, Will.
So here's Will Myers. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
And it's 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Runners on first with one down. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Popped him up. Belt has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jurickson. Profar.
So striding in, Jurickson Profar. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
From the stretch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 0-1.
Nope.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. 2 men are on with 2 men out. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
And the pitch on 2-1.
We got full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and Longoria can't handle it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Padres leave a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward, the veteran outfielder Hunter Pence. First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Now it's 2-0.
Couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
3-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. 1 out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Belt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
1 out, nobody on. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-1 is taken, ball 3. There you see Evan Longoria waiting next. In there, and it's full 3-2. And Belt will lay off ball 4 as he's able to reach on the base on balls.
Now batting, the third baseman, Evan.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Now the 2-1 pitch will not catch the zone, ball 3. Brandon Crawford, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. After it is Myers. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, do they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
To the plate now, Brandon Crawford, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
And he looks at one that misses, ball 4, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So stepping in, Steven Duggar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And that misses 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Later.
That finds the zone, a called strike. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2 is the count.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Reined in. 1 there. On to Hosmer, but it'll come too late to get them both.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Mike Yastrzemski. And their runners at the corners now. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6, and we are tied 2-2. Sean Anderson will come on now and make his 55th appearance of the year.
Number 64, Sean Anderson.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Isbell.
Center fielder, Callas.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 0-1 delivery.
1 ball, 1 strike. The count is 2-1.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Duggar is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz.
Josh Naylor will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Naylor.
In there, strike 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Fernando Tatis Jr. singled home a run in his last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses for ball 4, and the Friars are going to have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. He's set, and the pitch. Drilled to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I can't imagine that's a pitch he was looking for right there. But he did his best to keep his nose in there and drive that changeup for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Manny Machado, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And some trouble now in right field. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 4-2.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Will Myers will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. From the stretch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Line towards center field. Duggar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 4-2. Luis Perdomo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 61, Luis Perdomo.
At the plate, Buster Posey, 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Isbell is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Wilmer Flores.
At the plate, Wilmer Flores. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Perdomo has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Hunter Pence. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped high in the air. Profar is there for it. And that's the third out. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Padres lead it 4-2. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar.
Leading up for the Padres, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
First pitch on its way.
Ball inside.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Profar on his way to second. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Into the box now, Francisco Mejia, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Little chopper down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the stretch, fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Standing in now, Kyle Isbell. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. One out and a runner on second base. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Juan Lagares will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Runners are at first and second with one away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yastrzemski coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batter, the shortstop, Fernando.
Big spot here. First and second, two men gone, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. From the stretch, a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and the lead is now 7-2.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
John Del Gustave takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder.
Stepping in now, Tommy Pham, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. 3 runs already home here. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. But the Padres pick up 3 on this 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's the Friars 7 and the Giants 2. Jose Castillo has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
Count even now at 1-1.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2. 3 balls. 2 strikes.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Stepping up to the plate, Evan Longoria. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
0-1's the count.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Nobody out, runner on first. Fouled off. The 0-2 delivery.
Nope, that's a ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Striding in, Brandon Crawford, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Runners on first with 1 down. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
Striding into the box, Steven Duggar. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ball 1.
Outside.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Myers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Giants leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Sam Coonrod will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Hunter Bishop will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing center field and batting 9, number 12, Hunter Bishop.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time.
And they'll have to kind of come after him this time. No good reason for walking him right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's low.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
1-0 count. Here it is.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Three and 0 now. Will Myers is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
3-2.
Hit hard to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Now at the plate, Will Myers. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on top 7-2. Matt Strahm comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
55, Matt Strahm.
Next to bat for the Giants, Hunter Bishop, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hunter Bishop.
The pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-1 home. Yanked on the ground down the line. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Into the box, Buster Posey. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First delivery to him on the way. Two out, nobody on. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And now this relatively sparse crowd comes to their feet one final time. And another foul ball. Last strike here for the Giants. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
2 out, 2 strike offering. Here it is.
Not what you want to do on the mound. Go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Into a slide, and he makes a spectacular play to end the game.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Padres rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Drew Pomeranz wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 7 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.